Gabriel.
What a great quick attack by Gretchen Ho.
Perfectly executed.
Now, this is a classic example of sipag and yung bilis, no? Of center spikers.
Service ace there by Acevedo. Not read well by the UST defense. But that time, going over the line was Acevedo. Ortiz. Acevedo receiving that. Gretchen
Ho very effective in the front line for Ateneo at this point. 2 consecutive points.
To 9, Ateneo leading. At service. Another bad reception by Karangan. Hervasio.
That clearly does not go over. Chance for USC to tie it with Ateneo.
Manatikla has been quiet so far. Gabriel to Hervasio and gets denied by the net.
Again.
That was a little too far out though, don't you think?
That's right. Actually, if you take a look at this set, she was right by the attack line. She had to adjust, but not enough angle in that ball.
Ferrer back set to Pascual, decides to tip it over. And the point goes to the Lady Eagles. Karangan, Titimakulangan, Santiago. What do you think of Denise Santiago at the middle?
I think right now, she's only a rookie, right? I think she's playing quite well. She's very aggressive, but I personally, I think that in a few years, she still needs to, firm those muscles up and probably gain more strength and speed. But you know that she's somebody to watch out.
She should be a nice project to work on, right?
You gotta give it to her. She's only a rookie and she's now on the floor. I'd say that she's playing quite well and contributing to the Lady Tigers as well.
UST has exciting rookies, just like Maru Banatikla and then Santiago. They also have a rookie libero in Fortuna, but I haven't seen her play so far. She played against FEU, and now we see the other libero, Karangan. UST getting another point here.
That was courtesy of Angelita Baquero, one of the slim players of UST, but boy, does she have power.
She's got power in that right arm. Makulangan. Here's Tabaquero.
Good coverage by Maizo.
Ferrer to Kainglet. Point for the Lady Eagles. Santiago unable to receive that ball. Tignan natin dito. Tabaquero. That was that spike by Tabaquero. Makulangan. And Ortiz. Quick down the line spike there for her. Game is tied again. We are in set number 2. Ateneo taking set number 1, 32-30. Gabriel. Kainglet. Makulangan. Banatikla.
Looking for UST right now is consistency. They are are playing well. It's just that somehow, somewhere in between, there are like a series of errors that they commit, causing Ateneo to either overtake them or tie the score with them.
UST leading 16-14. We'll take a break. You are watching the UAAP Season 72 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Welcome back to the arena in San Juan City. And before the break, you were talking, Anne, about the consistency of UST. They lost their opening game against LaSalle 3-2. And then they won their next 3 games, and they did not lose a single set in that span of time. But they lost the first set here. Could that be a case of getting used to winning and then suddenly losing a set? Could that be overconfidence or something?
Could be overconfidence, but I think in the case of UST, sometimes it's them actually relaxing within the game. So in this case, you can see that you've seen a series of good points, good plays, good attacks, but then all of a sudden, it just, I don't know, the tables would turn and then they're the ones stunned by the plays of Ateneo. They commit a lot of errors, so it's just really a matter of having the right focus.
And Ateneo seemingly has more focus right now because they are playing with the chip on their shoulder because they are already down in the standings. They are trying to keep themselves afloat coming into next year.
And you see that, I guess what you'll see from Ateneo is that they're hungry to get the win. Each and every game for them is very important, no matter if their opponent is a weak team or a strong team.
And this is their chance to get a win against a strong team in the form of UST, because so far they have lost to strong teams in LaSalle and Adamson, only defeating UP and NU. Hervasio getting it through the block. Point for Ateneo, 16-17. UST is still up.
Look at Hervasio showing no sign of fear, even if she's up against the tall blockers Maizo and Ortiz.
And Banatikla getting denied by the net there. Banatikla is having a tough day, tough afternoon for Maru Banatikla so far.
UST could have had a bigger lead over Ateneo had they not committed as much errors as they've had in the past few plays.
Di Makulangan and Ortiz. Powerful spike there, getting the kill.
As Gonzalez checks in for Maizo and Caballero for Di Makulangan.
Coach Shaq now digging deeper in his bench, bringing in Gonzalez.
I think at this point what Coach Shaq wants is to utilize 3 attackers in the front line. So that's why he did the substitution.
Ateneo celebrating after getting that offensive block. The game is tied again, 18-all. Banatikla. You can just see the frustration on her face. She's like, I can't get anything to go here today.
Oh, Ferrer had the right thing in mind, but not much of the height for that last attempt.
She kind of changed her mind. She was about to set it and then decided last minute tried to dump it. Then it just hit the net. Ferrer sets it up this time for Hervasio. Unable to receive that well. Ateneo getting the point. We are tied yet again at 19.
This is like a repeat of set number 1.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we go all the way to 32 again.
Oh, receiving it. Pascual.
These are the plays that Ateneo should do more often. The quick attacks like that